All right, now we're inside Norville Center, heading into the weight room. All right, this is the weight room, athletes only, first floor Norville. Got snacks for the crew. And we're here with Jenee Lange, head sports performance coach for track and field and cross country. Jenee, can you walk us around the weight room and kind of talk about the program?
Absolutely. All right, so welcome, call it the Palace. I'm going to call this the Palace. Welcome to the Palace.
It is the Palace.
It is the Palace. So let's take a look around a little bit. So we have enough platforms where we go into two different groups, so we're able to take over, one side. Everyone gets either a rack for themselves, or we'll go 2 to 3, depending on what the day looks like. On days when we have bigger groups in here, we're able to use the entire room. We've got, our barbells. We have. Actually, let's walk on over here.
Let's do it.
Let's do it. All right. So we got these little machines back here.
Oh yeah, good call.
So we have tendos. So tendos right here, it's a ability for us to be able to measure bar speed. So not only do we want to monitor, what our weight is, we also want to monitor what our speed is of the bar. So with that being said, you're able to either say we need to go up, we need to go down, this is what speed we need for a certain adaptation we're going for. So all we do is just hook it on here, they'll go through the movement, and there'll be a number thrown up there, and you can adjust your weight based upon what the speed is. But if you just take a look at the rest of the room, we've got a lot of space down the middle here. We're able to do our movement prep prior to our lift to get ready for the lift and what's going to happen during that. All the dumbbells back there, different cables, boxes, and then we'll actually head back over this way. This over here is going to be, it's in construction, starts in the next couple of days, is going to be our nutrition station. We're gonna have the fridge moved over, countertops, blenders, able to make individualized smoothies and different snacks throughout the day, so you can come and continue to fuel, because we gotta fuel that tank. You guys are student athletes, you're gonna be doing a lot of work throughout the day, sometimes up to 3 to 4 hours within a day. We gotta be fueled for that. So over here is going to be our fueling station. Like I said, smoothies, different snacks to have throughout the day. We have all of our cardio equipment over here. And then lastly, another piece of equipment that we have that's a big staple into our program is the K-Box right here. So the K-Box, we can do multiple different things. We can do different squat variations, lunge variations, pulls. You can hold in an isometric. You can go through different ranges of motion, stop at a certain point. So if right now in our current program, we're utilizing this for quarter squats. So all we'll do, you just step on up, hook in, strap up, bring it down, and then you'll squat through this range of motion. The more force you put into it, the faster and harder it's going to pull you down, and you've got to resist that on the way up. So this is a good tool. We can also measure, once again, kind of like the tendos. We're able to get numbers off of this, make modifications, see and track, and however we want to utilize those numbers. But it is another factor and a big staple into our program. To actually kind of talk about our program, we're very Olympic based, so meaning we'll snatch, we'll clean, we'll jerk. We do a lot of different pulling and the derivatives of those. So derivatives, so a clean is the full catch, but a derivative would be the pull, breaking it down into different pieces. So kind of going into talking about breaking it down, we're very, very progressive here. So we'll utilize those derivatives, such as the pulls, from the ground, from the hang position, whatever that might look like, at the beginning, and use that as a progression into what our actual Olympic lifts are going to look like. Then when we continue to go down that path, we know the lifts, we're very, very good at them. Now we use the derivatives to be able to continue to work on different speed strength speed, max strength, those kind of concepts, using those derivatives plus our actual Olympic lifts. So in addition to our Olympic lifts, we do, a squat, we do some upper body pressing and pulling, because we want to have you be a well-balanced athlete. A bunch of different core work. We want to load the core, trying to hold different postures with load, because when you run, you want to be most efficient. Or if you jump, you want to be most efficient. And so being able to maintain different types of postures well under load is going to continue to help make you stronger and be a more efficient runner or jumper. To kind of further a little bit more, this semester we started off with our endurance block, work capacity, whichever way you would like to phrase it. We started with a lot more volume. So we started, like I said, the progressive aspect of things. We started with a lot higher volume. Got really, really good at our movements. It's absolute quality movement over anything. We then progressed into our basic strength, and then now we're into our intro to max strength block. So now we're in our 3s, 2s, and 1s, where we're moving our heaviest loads right now. As we go into season, which is right around the corner, now we want to move into moving weight extremely, extremely fast. Okay, so we'll have speed, strength, speed, where certain days might be a little bit higher, certain days might be a little bit lower in terms of intensity. We want our speed to be extremely, extremely high. The concepts will still stay the same in the sense of movement quality, what our movements are, and staying in that progressive manner, working on core and also having the upper body aspect of it to be a well-balanced athlete. So to kind of just wrap things up, we train extremely, extremely hard in here, quality movement, quality days, but we also have to recover. So we do have our nutrition station. Coach just showed you where we have our chocolate milk, we have protein powder, we have apples, different things to offer, but we also do massages. Not me, but we have a company that comes on in anywhere from 1 to 3 times a week, and they'll come in, and if you just want a massage, you get a massage. If you say my T-bands are tight, my calves are tight, they'll go in and work on that stuff for you as part of that recovery aspect. Sleep is also a big important factor for you as well, so we'll talk and touch on sleep a lot. So you know, you're eating, you're sleeping, and having additional modalities such as our massages to offer you for that recovery modalities, and be able to be the best athlete you can and train as hard as you can. So thank you very much.
All right, thanks, Jenee. Good stuff.